Hello, hello. How's it going, guys? I am back. I almost wasn't, but I am. And that's the important thing, right? Caves of... No, not Caves of Cards. God, I've been so obsessed with Caves of Cards recently. We're gonna do some Cataclysm tonight. Hey, Istevez. How you doing? Thank you. Glad you could be here. I've just finished uploading on my new channel a bunch of... I'm doing a Caves of Card like playthrough, I guess, like a let's play, you could call it. Just released the first part of that. That's been a lot of fun. I've been playing a Trukin. It's good stuff. Okay, so here we are, Cataclysm. Let's just jump right in, shall we? What do we want here? We want this and this. There we go. So let's do a new game. Custom. We'll go back to Ratville. Yeah, you can put !YT in channel for a link to the YouTube. I have a second YouTube channel now that isn't VODs. Man, this game takes a while to load first time, right? Oh, also, I need to move that, hold on. Let me get that out your way. The sub stuff. Wait, which one is it? This one? Yeah. That is not supposed to be there. I've been having some real problems with OBS. OBS is pretty good, but it's also got some pretty dumb issues in my opinion. Right, let's see how that looks. There you go, that's better there, right? If it gets in the way, let me know and we'll get rid of it. Okay, so yeah, I actually didn't realize it was there. It's a really stupid place. I think my last Cataclysm stream, it might have been there the whole run, and I didn't notice somehow, which is pretty bad. All right, so let's do multiple pulls. All right, that always happens. What should we do here? Let's do this one. We start stuck in a city full of the dead. It'll be a hard start, but I think it might be fun. We don't get any points from it though. What about car crash? What do we get 2 points. Injured and alone, you'll have to... Yeah, let's do car crash. Alright, who do we want to be? Why don't we... we could be... we could be an old person. We start with a cane and some knitting proficiency. What is an otaku? Is it... It's a cosplayer, right? That sounds awful. What is that? Your ska band broke up after the drummer became a zombie. I've been there. It's an anime and manga fan. Ah, okay. Why don't we do a novice martial artist? We do start with a karate handbook. Shotokan karate, that's what I used to do. I still remember a couple of the katas as well. And I don't think that gives us any kind of skill at the start, unfortunately. What do we want to take for our background here? I think reading is always a good one to have. Yeah, we'll take reading. We are going to start with some wounds. This might not be a bad idea to have first aid. I'm not going to do anything too crazy. Parkour. Parkour is very good. Dodgeball. We'll do parkour. We don't want to get too crazy with the points here. Actually, we'll come back. We'll come back to background. Let's go 11, 10, 9. Let's take the usual suspects here. Wool allergy, weak stomach, ugly, truth teller, squeamish. Lactose intolerance. And what else can we take here? Let's take... Okay, this prevents us from using ranged weapons altogether. That could be interesting. It does sound really bad. Let's go addictive personality. Alright, we've got 8 points to spend now. It comes from a different pool, or just checking. Let's take, you can take deft, maybe? Alright, let me turn this music off now. This is kind of getting a bit too chipper for my liking. We got bookworm, which gives us... Books are more fun. Let's take fast reader. Fast reflexes, sure. We do like night vision. What do we get from spiritual? I don't really care about that. Alright, let's take optimist and night vision. There we go. Leaves us with 1 point. Let's go dodge. Okay, so we start with very, very mediocre skills here. But we do have a karate book that we can learn. As long as we can get somewhere safe. We do start with 2 healthcare as well. Gonna be a rough start though, isn't it? Still, well, let's see how we do, right? This is Karate Kev. Car crash survivor. Right, where are we? We're on the edge of town. There's an Elmo shelter there. A slime pit. Shooting range. Interesting. Wish you had more time to play this. Yeah, have you been playing recently? Let's go brawling. And let's unequip this karate book. No time recently. Damn. Okay. How the hell do I... I'll just drop it and then pick it back up. Never mind, we can't. Alright, let's crouch. We can go prone now, I've just noticed. That never used to be an option. Now, we're gonna need some real... We don't have any socks on, do we? No, let's wear some socks. Alright, what do we got here? We have... Well, let's do it through the other menu. Both her pants. Definitely better than wearing a gi. That's for sure. Let's take off our... Oh, we do have ankle socks on. We can't take our gi off really until we find something to wear on our torso. Okay, we got aspirin. We should probably pop an aspirin right now. Our right arm is kind of dinged up. Okay, there's something down here. I don't like that. Fuck. Okay. Can't really afford to be running the whole way. So let's cut up and then back down. Hopefully the zombie will have forgotten about us. I think we're good officially. Hey Frank, how you doing, dude? Oh, Yolvrik, good to see you again, man. Oh. The stream has cut out. Really? When? What happened exactly? I guess you can't hear me, can you? Okay. Well... we're back. How long did it cut out for, approximately? Like 10 seconds. Less than 5. Huh. Weird. I wonder what caused that. I don't have any drop frames on my end. Let me have a look. Unstable bitrate. My bitrate looks fine in OBS. But in Twitch, it's saying it's at 5,500, which should still be fine, but... Okay, I'm probably going to end the stream then. I'll probably give streaming a miss today, guys. Yeah, I can see in my Twitch player in the background, it's just... I don't think you guys can even hear me or see me right now. I am going to end the stream. You can hear and see me. Okay, that's weird. I can't see it on my end. Alright, well, I will try again tomorrow. I did start to stream earlier, but then something came up and I had to leave. Well, I ended up not being able to stream at that time. And I thought, you know what, I'll stream later to make up for it. And apparently there's a problem with Twitch, maybe? Interesting. You're saying there's something there, so there's probably something going on Twitch's end at the moment, yeah? Yeah, thanks for stopping by, old Rick, man. It's good to see you again. It's been a while. I hope things are going well with your studies. You're seeing others seem to have issues. It looks like Twitch. Alright, well, before I go, let's do some investigative work here and see if Twitch is twitching, you know? God, I keep seeing this fucking... It's so... I don't want to get political right now, so I'm actually not going to even say what I was going to say. Right, let's see Twitch support. Twitter really has gone to hell, hasn't it? Let's go to status.twitch.com. It says operational. I don't know. It's interesting that it says my bitrate. Okay, now my bitrate seems to be good. It says excellent. But it's the same. You know what? I'm gonna... If it happens again, let me know. At me in chat if it happens again. I'm gonna continue for a little bit. But make sure you at me so I can see it. And I will definitely keep an eye. Okay. Cool, thanks guys. Right. Let's get some survival skill on the go whilst we catch our breath. Yeah, I just released, by the way, I just made a Caves of Card tutorial on YouTube. I think you can put !! tutorial in chat if you want to see that. I will do that for you if anybody's interested. And I just released a new series as well. I've been doing a lot of Caves of Card stuff recently, so it'll be good to get back into Cataclysm. How are we doing for our survival skill right now? We got good dodge because our stats are... where is survival here? 63%, okay. Where is this shelter? If you can get in these shelters, it's amazing. There's a zombie. We see a zombie. Just one? Okay, they see us as well. I think just one zombie. I'm gonna give it a go. Let's see how... I will have to go back for our karate handbook. I don't know where this zombie has gone. Ideally, I would find a branch, honestly. Anyone see a branch? No. Do raspberry bushes have thorns? I don't think they do. I don't know why that's an issue. You're telling me there's not a single branch in this entire goddamn forest? I don't believe you. A stick. Perfect. Wield the stick. There you go. Alright. We see that zombie again, we bash. By the way, I found out today, somebody left me a comment saying that the Cataclysm 0.g version has been out for like 6 months. I thought it hadn't been released in ages. And it's been out, it just hasn't been... The launcher is no longer updated, so that's why I hadn't seen it. Oh, there's a day pack on the floor. A fresh day pack. Interesting. Does this zombie see us? It does. Okay, I want to give us a fair shot here, see how we do against this single zombie. I'm trying to give you homework, but whenever you have a minute to show me the launcher with auto update, it'll be welcome. I can show you right now. No problem. Since we are playing the game. Let me just get it up. Do you see this? This is what I'm using. And I'm currently playing experimental. And you basically pick a build and then hit update, and then you just click play game, which is normally here, and it launches. If that makes sense? Yeah, but it's no longer in development. However, the experimental branch is the most recent versions of the game. It's just the stable versions are no longer supported, so you have to basically play experimental if you want the new from GitHub. If you just search CDDA launcher, and if anybody finds a one that's still being maintained, please let me know. It also comes with a bunch of mod packs that you can install from over here, and sound packs as well. It's super easy to use. Yeah, over 200. I mean, a lot of that is just me leaving it on and goofing around. I've been all of that time comes from making thumbnails. You have about the same number of hours exactly. Oh shit, really? You should be able to find Istavez. I was looking at it today, funnily enough. But yeah, this is all from making... I'll show you my new... Give you a peek behind the curtain here. I just made a new series with a different background. So hopefully, we already have like 21 subscribers on my brand new channel, which is insane. It's like 10% of the VODs. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Thanks, man. Yeah, I have a lot of fun playing the making the CUD thumbnails. Yeah, I want to keep. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I want to keep them like really. Simple. But also easy to read. All right, there is a movement cost for moving over these. I'm going to take full advantage. All right, you broke that one. Oh no, here comes another. If you can use the terrain properly, you can win most fights against zombies by getting them to walk over it, attacking. And it's like a hit and run, right? We got a crit that time. I would have followed up the attack if there wasn't a second zombie. Come on. Okay, this is where we get trapped, potentially. No, we're good. Okay, well, that zombie is going after a toad. Let's finish this last one if we can. I need to go back for my karate book so that we can learn. Okay, one down. Give her a smash. They do have some wine on them and a travel pack, but we're squeamish, so we can't wear it. Alright, where's the other guy? Very nice. These zombies are slower than us, which is great. Oftentimes they're not. Another crit. By the way, have you ever played a game called Exanima? I'm thinking of streaming it at some point. It's one of my favorite games ever. And it would be really fun. There's like an arena mode. I think it'd be really fun to stream. And there's also like the actual adventure mode, which is, I would say, roguelike-esque. He's got a stun gun with no batteries. Alright, let's go try and grab this day pack. Alright, we won those fights somehow. Yeah, Istavez. That's why I brought it up, because I did notice that they recently dropped a new patch. And the patches come so infrequently that I know it's going to be amazing. And what is going on down here? Right, let's try and get this other zombie's attention here. It's seen us. There's quite a few down here, including a zombie runner. This does not look like an Elmo shelter. This looks like a... Oh, it's because it's not. The Elmo shelter's right there. I'm blind. Getting in is going to be another thing altogether, but this would be the perfect base for us if we can clear out some of this garbage. Use the environment and you'll be fine. Probably. Wow, okay. Alright, they're learning. Do you know what they did in the new update? Yeah, so Exanima is like a super hardcore physics-based I guess survival RPG. Yeah, it's fair. Fantasy survival RPG. You actually have to all of the movement and combat is physics-based. So when you attack, you have to basically like drag your mouse to swing your weapon in a certain way. It's really fun. It's really hard. Nothing will ever scratch the cut itch. Yeah, I think you're right. Alright, 3 zombies down, you know? Not bad. Let's just check that this is definitely closed, even though I know it will be. It is indeed. We can go up here. Make a rock in the sock if we want. Let's go down. So I think we'll have to come back here maybe with a makeshift crowbar or a lockpick to break in. If we survive, that is. I do want to grab this day pack, like really bad. It's in this house, I believe. On the side. There is a zombie runner. I don't think it sees us. Yeah, there it is, look. Directly below us, more or less. I am very worried about this zombie. What's this? Oh, it's a dead toad. Very cool. Right. Let's go into crouch mode here. Just to be extra sneaky. Oh, there's a petrified person. They're going to be attracting the zombies, which is actually going to work in our favor, I think. One thing you like with Cataclysm is the risk management is insane. Yeah, it really is, especially if you have a character that isn't necessarily overpowered. You're going to get messed up real quick. We have here can opener, a cotton patch. We should probably take that, but we're going to need a bag. I like the crafting in this game is absolutely obscene. It's so good. This is risky. We got it. Put on this day pack. See if we can grab any clothes whilst we're here as well. A Linux t-shirt, a union suit. What is a union suit? A one-piece suit full of body-long underwear. It's the, okay, it's the full body, whatchamacallit? I always wanted one of these in real life. It's a full body pajama, basically. That cowboys used to wear, with the flap in the back. Right? I think that's what it is. It's worn close to the skin and it gives a good amount of warmth. So let's put that on. We do have 2 pairs of socks on. Let's take off the ankle socks. I said let's take off the ankle socks. There we go. And we can take off our boxer shorts as well. There we go. Let's drop those. Okay. Five bandages, very nice. We'll take the alcohol wipes. Sure. I'd love to go back for my karate book. A pair of work gloves. We can equip these. 10 encumbrance though. And ski pants. Yeah, I really have wanted it IRL. Because when winter comes, I love wearing long johns. And this is like a full body long john. You know? 3 encumbrance on the legs. Ski pants. I think I'm going to equip the work gloves. For now. Just to protect our hands. Of course, what I really want are cargo pants. Alright, let's... Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's grab the X-Acto knife. Cotton patch. A hammer. We got coffee powder, canned corn. Let's take that. Let's also take the can opener. Or a can opener. Canned pineapple. All of this canned food is great because it won't spoil. Cornmeal. Toastums, we can eat those right away. Canned sardines, canned tuna. Okay, good. We found a decayed zombie. That's fine. Not worried about that. We can get some drink. Okay, pickled fish. Sauerkraut. Friggin' love sauerkraut. Lemon lime soda. Lunch meat. Alright, we're kind of good now. You know, assuming we don't die. We are good. So, no way to get through this door without disassembling it or smashing it down. Out of curiosity, what do we need for the makeshift crowbar? I cannot see it. Maybe we don't have the recipe yet. We do. Okay, we need a pipe. Where did we get pipes from again? We get them from smashing up the sink? Where's this freaking decayed zombie? Okay, cannot deconstruct. I think we get it from smashing up fridges, right? If I could deconstruct, that would be even better. It's gonna take time. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Now it just means we can pick up the fridge. Oops. How do I set that fridge down? Here we go, place fridge. Let's do it in a different location, let's put it there. It's so loud. Fuck, that was a big waste. Didn't get a single pipe. That was dumb. Alright, we have some food. What do we have here? A radio tower. Let's go check out the radio tower real quick, because I think we might be able to get a pipe from over there, and also it's going to reveal a whole bunch of the local map, because we're going to be up high. Also, it means getting a bit more survival skill on the way by foraging. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to set a waypoint and hope that we don't... Yes. Okay, there's a zombie right here. Might be one that we chased earlier. Hopefully it is just the one. We got to plan our route kind of carefully now. Does this have a movement? It does, slightly. $150 as opposed to 300. Take the 150. Nice. Just play Ring Around the Rosie here. There we go. Ooh, they've got a canteen. That's not bad. We can strap this to us as well. Okay, let's grab that. It does add some encumbrance, so let's not do that just yet. Alright, let's keep going to this tower. Capital W, capital W. Hopefully we don't run into Amigo, as that would be game over. Alright. Reach Hub 1. What? Alright, let's climb over. Let's zoom in. I'm going to climb this thing in a moment. See what we see. What do we have here? Generally speaking, you can't run from Amigo. They're much faster than you. Yeah. This is really good. We got a whole bunch of, well, we got a jacket and a pair of boots that we can wear. Wear the light jacket. Let's wear the boots. Oh. Let's take off the sneakers. Wear the boots. Alright. We've got no clashes. Yeah, you normally... This is a good book. You normally encounter Amigos. They tend to spawn pretty close normally to the shelters that you start at. Alright, let's climb up, shall we? So right now we can see this much. Let's go up, up. Was that, an egg? That is an egg. Keep going up. What the hell is this? A demi-human stomach. What? What do you mean a demi-human? A bunch of skulls. This is a little bit ominous. Oh, not again, really? Alright, well, let's go back down. That must be a spawn location for a for the wasp queens. Oh, this is Hub 1. Okay. Got a pump station. Did we go check out this hub? Is it height that's making the spawn rate? No, I think that's just a location that the wasp queens can spawn at. Is at the because that's the second time I've encountered one up there. Yeah, it's just a location, I believe. There are survivor camps and things as well that you can encounter, which is always really cool. There's a car up here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Anything in here? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, hub 1. Tell me more. Oh, okay. Okay. Got an intercom with a camera that focuses on us. Hello? Spooky. A voice of indeterminate sex speaks flatly. I do not know who you are or how you got to this location, but we have nothing to gain from one another. There's something we can work out. There's nothing you can do for us. Now leave before I'm forced to. You hear a short, muffled conversation. There's a brief pause. Alright. We may be able to gain some mutual benefit. If it's a dangerous task, if you complete it, we'll be willing to open up with limited trading access. This is like Gritgate. I'm listening. One of our scientists recently left to perform a field test. We've not been able to contact them, investigate the testing site, and return with her and the protege. Is there a catch? There is. If the robot is operational, it's very likely to be hostile. If you try and fight it yourself, it will kill you. Okay. Alright. So it seems there's a lab here. I don't know if this is the same as the underground labs that you can go to. Either way, great location for a base. Not many items here from the looks of it. Knife offense. I think that's definitely a book I'm going to want. Yeah, there's quests and everything in the game. There's also a meteorological station over the road here. Energy cola, I'll take that. This is a good book. I don't know Machinery's Handbook. I'm assuming it's probably quite a good book as well. Okay, what I would like to do right now is check this shed, and there's nothing there, so never mind. Alright, let's see where that locate. Wow, the testing site really is close by. It's right there. Now they said this robot will kill me, so let's see if we can just like take a look at it. Hello, robot? Alright. There it is. Hmm. Alright, so we would need those EMP grenades that they told us about. I'm gonna leave that for now. Let's have a look at our missions here. We need to find a black belt as well. Did they say where the I don't think they said where the EMP grenades were. Did they? Yeah, it does look like a giant robot for sure. It does look really big. Yeah, they said something. This is why I should pay attention. Because I don't remember a single thing. Alright, we are getting quite warm right now. Let's see if they'll repeat where the EMP grenades are. I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I would assume they're like on the scientist's body or something. I'm gonna keep hitting V, capital V, to see if I can see them. In case they're nearby. Okay, there's the prototype. There is blood around the robot. I'm gonna do my best to not trigger it and just see if I can see any... Ooh. Some kind of Kevlar... Three items in there, really. I'm not seeing the EMP grenades yet. Hmm. I mean, it may well be in one of the pockets of this corpse. The problem is getting them without probably being insta-killed by this thing. There's also a zombie corpse. You never knew it, but recently you found out EMP grenades aren't real. They don't exist. Yeah, I think they're just a trope in sci-fi, right? You can get EMP bombs, I think. But even then, I don't know how that would work. Not even EMP doesn't exist. Oh, there you go. Can't say I'm surprised. Yeah, that's what I mean, like a nuke. I mean that would do the trick, but yeah, in terms of just turning off electrical devices and disabling it, I don't know how they would do that. Okay, cool. Well, no EMP grenades for now. Come back at a later point. Let's go check out this pump station. Honestly, discovering this fast travel thing has been a game changer. Okay, the zombie technicians, those guys are fine, typically speaking. Got soldering iron. Alright, here they come. Drop our backpack here. Definitely taking a risk fighting this guy like this. There we go. Got an ID card. Very nice. How are we doing for our skills, by the way? Melee's going up. Bashing weapons is now 1. Let's put this back on. I'm going to hotkey my day pack. Capital B I like to do. The bag. I would call it a bag where I'm from. There we go. Let me in. Let me in. I'm mostly here for some decent gear. These are all poor fit. This is why tailoring is such a good skill. Steel toe boots. Okay. Work coveralls. We could totally wear these, right? Little bit of protection. Covers arms, legs, and torso. Plus it looks cool. Let's put them on. Let's take the gi off now. Stupid gi, which probably looks absolutely ridiculous. Let's just drop it. And then we still need to find a black belt, remember? Now, do we have anything on our legs? Just the coverall. Okay, so we do. We could definitely do with more gear though. There's a hard hat as well. I think I'm gonna equip this. And we'll take the funnel. Funnels are really good. Hard hat. And let's grab this funnel. What's the best vehicle find you can get in the game? I mean, I've found some working military vehicles with a turret still working with ammo. But in my opinion, the best vehicles are the ones you just build yourself. Having vehicles with solar panels, you can convert vehicles to run solely on electricity. You want solar panels, you can attach giant water tanks that you find on the roofs of some buildings onto the thing to collect rainwater and attach a tap to it as well to dispense water. You can have a fridge in there powered by electricity so your food never goes off. There's lots of... The vehicles are great. Even a shopping cart is really good. Hydrochloric acid. Pliers. We should probably take the pliers, right? Always good to have tools with you. Alright, what do we have here? Copper tubing. I don't know if with copper tubing you can make the makeshift crowbar. No, you just need a pipe for that. I think we can destroy these shelves to get pipes. Tool belt. Tool belt's kind of nice. It does have quite high encumbrance, I think. Yeah, it goes up to 12 when full, but we can take it off. You know? Let's wear it for now. And we can put the where are our tools here? Here we go. Hammer. This is currently in our day pack. Let's move that. How do we do it from here? Oh, I think it's a new button, isn't it, that I never used to use before. It's insert, yeah. We gotta unload it first from our day pack. Is that how it works? I always get confused at this point. Like, how do I take specific things out? Like the hammer. If anybody knows, please let me know, because I always get a little bit confused with that. There's an inflatable boat. What the hell? I think we can get into the sewer from here. Welding rod, toolbox, metal file set, hammer, sandpaper, screwdriver set. That's really great. It's very heavy though. I will mark it on my map for now. Yeah, there's water and boats. All that good stuff. This is all locked. Even though I have an ID card, maybe we can... super glue a pipe. Okay. So let's make that crowbar that we always wanted. Let's put the stick in our inventory. There we go, we now have a crowbar. We can now open all of these crates easily and see what we're missing. I have a feeling if you're a player who knows all the cool recipes, this place is probably incredible. I know long string is always good to have, same with duct tape. We may as well take some. Could you make an amphibian vehicle? I actually don't know. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all if you could make like a hovercraft or something. Okay. So if I activate... I think we need a lockpick for this rather than a makeshift crowbar. What do we have in here? What do we see? Adjustable wrench. Pressure gauge. Nuts and bolts. Okay. Lots of tools is the point. If I activate my tool belt. There we go. Now we can specify. Let's put the hammer and the pliers and the crowbar on there. There we go. And let's also drop our white belt. How's our encumbrance looking? It's pretty high. Let's wield our stick again. Alright, pretty cool location. Oh, wait, before we leave, sorry, there was one thing I did want to do, go up this ladder. Oh, it just goes straight up, does it? Any further? No. So this is just one big gutter. Is this a water tank? Sometimes you can actually just collect water from these. Standing tank. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. Cool. We go get our karate book back. I think it's about time. We need to go... This is the house that we lost it in. Shooting range. Can we use ranged weapons? We can. Right, let's go... Yeah, let's set a course for this place. Don't really like that route, but we'll do it. See what happens. Okay, please get out of my way. A Graken. Okay. So these are some of the, like, Eldritch... extra-dimensional... The molds are friendly for the most part, but these guys are not. The Graken? The Graken's almost dead. But there's a Grek, which is, I think is like a hellhound, essentially, right? Okay. Luckily, we don't really need to go in that direction. So I'm gonna ignore you guys. I'm gonna go try and get my book back. There's a zombie child up here. It's gonna make us quite sad when we kill it, but that's fine. Let's drop our backpack here. What does that put our encumbrance at? 10. That should be fine. That'll mostly be from our tool belt. Nice. Please. Oh, great. Where the hell did you come from, man? This is a zombie I tried to lure away earlier, isn't it? You son of a gun. Somehow right now we are slightly quicker. No, we can't attack like that. It's too risky. That zombie grabs us. It'd be very bad. We do have to play the hit and run game for now. Friggin' zombie child, man. Come on. Okay. Hopefully haven't cornered myself. I guess we will see. Oh, you fool. Okay, there goes the child. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, what do you guys have on you? The art of Japanese armor making. Okay. And a cream soda. That's what we were talking about the other day. I'm gonna drink. Normally a good idea if there's like zombies that you kill with food on them, you can just eat it straight away. You don't have to carry it. I'm gonna drink 2 cream sodas. I'm gonna save the ones in my inventory. How is our survival doing, by the way? 63%. Okay. Right. Go pick this back up. Let's try and get our book back. Who is this? This was a person. We've got some chocolate candy. Let's eat that right now. Delicious. One thing I did want to do is grab any medicine. There we go. Aspirin, some bandages. We'll take some vitamins, sure. Maybe come back for the soap. The fat zombie there. Hasn't seen me somehow. Which is very weird. There's our karate book. Okay, now he's seen us. Might be able to just lose him by moving through the house here. Whoa, what was that? A hard chest guard. That's not bad. Let's definitely equip that. It does clash with our light jacket. Some charcoal. Okay, here comes some zombies. Let's be smart here. Let's see if anybody follows us out. I'm going to preemptively drop our backpack. Check what my encumbrance is now. 14 plus 3. May have to take the light jacket off at some point. Let's just see how we do with it on for now. Come this way. Okay, we missed the window shot, which is unfortunate. Okay, this has a movement. What is this, 150 movement points? Yeah. And this is 400, I think. 300. This thing's very close. Okay. Here comes the fat zombie. Lure him over. Take 2 shots there. On that, 1 shot on this. I think that's how that works. How many movement points is this? 400. This is even better. So I'll take 2 shots there. There's a lot of stuff to consider as well, like the attack speed of your weapon. The stick we're using is not very fast. I honestly wouldn't mind switching to like using a knife spear or something. I think we might be able to make a knife spear actually. Let's have a look. What do we need? We need 2 nails, which is easy. Oh wait, that's the good knife spear. We need makeshift knife spear. Pole or a stick. The knife. 2 nails. Alright, I think we can do that. What about this? How do these compare? They're all the same. Simple, makeshift, they're all the same, it looks like. Okay. I know roughly what we need. Put this back on. Where's the kitchen? Let's go find the kitchen. Here we are. Cotton patch. Whole bunch of stuff here. Lots of food, but I'm looking for the knives right now. A steak knife. I think that does the trick. Let's just double check. I should really favorite the recipe. No, the steak knife does not do the trick. We need a chef knife or a butcher knife. Dare we look downstairs? Don't like it. I feel like something's gonna come. Yep, there we go. At least they followed us. Drop our backpack. Nice. Okay. Step on the grass, please. Good, good, good. Alright. A fresh stick on the ground there. We should probably pick that up. I'm gonna leave my bag there for now. Do we hear anything else? Yes. But sometimes that just happens. I'm gonna wait a few turns. Nothing followed me. There you go. You gotta go away from the light for your night vision to kick in. I think we're alone. This is a dead petrified person. They got a bandage. A multi-tool. And a bag full of popcorn. I will eat that popcorn right now. Thank you. They've got a gym. This is cool. We can exercise down here. A proper backpack. With a children's book, a lunchbox, and a pencil case. Alright. Fencing pants. A wizard cane, and a sombrero. What the hell happened here? Hold on. Whoa. How do these fencing pants look? In terms of protection. I think they might be quite good. For us. They do have quite a bit of encumbrance. But the protection looks pretty good. I did find the fetish done. I'm going to put these pants on. And an actual fresh backpack as well. Like a good one. Okay. We're going to have to take off the coveralls, I think. I'm going to drop the fencing pants for now. We can always come back. I will make a note down here that there's a backpack. Okay. Cookie. Clean water. Right, let me go grab my my backpack. What do we have here? Gummy candy, sure. Clean water, definitely. We can exercise. We can use the punching bag as well. What does that entail, by the way? Would like to try that. What's the time now? Do we know the time? No, we don't know the time. If we could find a watch, that would be great. This house is explored. I'm going to use capital E to mark that now. Let's go and do the other house on the edge of this forest, in case we have to leave in a hurry. Right up here, look. We did explore a bit of this earlier. There's a garage that we haven't been in, though. Okay, the decayed zombie does see us, so let's drop our bag. I'm not too worried about fighting this one. Oh, there's a zombie runner, of course, I forgot. Oh, and it sees us. Try and use this bush. This could be scary right here. Fuck you, dude. I think we're just gonna have to fight this guy, mano a mano right now, to be honest. Unless we run. We may be able to just slightly outrun it, but we gotta be real careful about our stamina. Right, let's go back to walk. Now we wait. Nah, we just gotta bash this guy and hope for the best. Hit us in our arm. And our leg. We did block a little bit of the damage with our stick. Okay. That went better than I thought it would. Just take some time here to get some stamina back. Right, let's put the backpack on. Now, did we leave any medicine in here? No. We're looking for a chef knife or a slightly better knife that we can use as well. Okay, I remember this place. We did loot this place. We took the fridge apart. That's right. Alright, we're gonna have to bash this door, unfortunately. No, we don't. Don't be silly. Here's what we do. We go out. We go right to the edge. We press capital X for peek. We step out. We see what we see. There is a zombie that will see us if we peek. There's a feral human down the road. Slightly damaged. Quite a lot of zombies, but I'm actually not that worried. Let's let this one zombie come up. I'm gonna drop our backpack. And we're gonna thin out the herd here. Oh, you son of a gun. Keep breaking my bushes. It's a risk being there, I don't like that. There goes one. I think if we make a lockpick, we might be able to get into the Elmo. The feral human will throw rocks at us, but beyond that, I don't think it'll be that bad. There's quite a lot of zombies. You can't see my minimap right now, but I'm looking at them on the minimap. See about 6 or 7, I think. Okay, here comes one. Who did we get? Regular zombie, good. Do these have a movement cost associated with them? They do slightly, yeah. Oh, we got grabbed right at the end there. Feral human spotted, that's fine, ignore. Okay, let's take a breather. Maybe let's equip a brand new stick, shall we? Never mind, that's a twig. Let's not use the twig, how about that? Alright. Here comes one zombie. Just a regular one. Try and get in position. Okay, we're getting the swing of it now. Pun intended. Alright, one more hit and this guy should be toast. There we go. I'm a little worried about fighting the feral human with a zombie at the same time, if I can separate them. They seem to be separate, but they seem to be about the same distance away. Let's try and get the okay, the feral human is coming. Let's start up here. I think the feral human is slightly faster than me. They're probably going to throw rocks. Yep, there we go. Huge. This guy's pretty banged up already. Let's just finish. Yeah, okay, there we go. Right, what do you got on you? You've got a backpack with a pipe in it. I think we're going to use the pipe. I should have actually picked up the pipe earlier. I think the pipe is still a better weapon. Let's compare the stick and the pipe. Stick has a +1 to hit bonus. But the pipe is way faster, which does result in better typical damage per stamina point and per second, just about. And it has way more techniques as well. And it can be used as a hammer. So let's do that. Let's wield the pipe and let's drop the stick. Let's continue. I would like to take out a couple more zombies. There's another feral human. Actually real close by. I think one of the zombies has seen me. 2 zombies, a fat zombie as well, okay. Two crits. Okay, there is a bush beneath these zombies, by the way. I can get you on this bush, that'd be perfect. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Let's try and get this other feral human out of the picture if we can. And skip a few turns, see if anybody sees me. Yep. Another fat zombie coming in. I think we may be okay just engaging out in the open with this guy. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Why don't we just do something smart here? Wield this. Let's go loot this place. I think this might be relatively empty now. Fine. I'd love to find a way in without having to do any more smashing. There we go, perfect. Oh, we've been seen by a feral human and a zombie. That's quite bad. Drop our backpack. Move. Let's try and lure them up here to our advantage. What is the movement penalty for a rock? 250. Okay. Feral human much quicker than the zombie. Seems to be good at avoiding rocks. Please, step on the rock, I dare you. I don't know if you can get grabbed by these guys. I'm actually more keen on fighting the feral human than the zombie. Well, there goes the zombie. That's that dealt with. Oh, this guy's done for. Yeah. Okay, well, you've also got a pipe. Okay. Go smash this other zombie. And let's continue looting. How are we doing for skills right now? Bashing weapons is almost at 2. Melee is kind of halfway to 2 as well. No. There we go, we're in. A hoodie. Wouldn't mind wearing a hoodie. What are we currently wearing? A jacket. Does hoodie count as outer clothing? No. It's not outer. Okay. How long do they take to wake back up if you don't smash them? Seems to be like maybe a few days. A day, maybe 2. So, quite a long time, to be honest. We are warm though, so we do need to keep an eye on that. Maybe let's not wear the hoodie for now. Let's take it with us, perhaps. Cotton patches. What's it? Butter. Should probably think about making a washboard as well. Always like to take the coffee maker with me. You can use it to boil water. In fact, if we wanted right now, we could probably make a cup of tea or something. Yeah, we can make black coffee. So let's grab the coffee maker for later. We have no space for it. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna mark this on the map. This looks like a hotel or something. What is this? It's an apartment tower. Ah, okay. It's gonna be great for loot. Cotton balls, aspirin, bandages. We got everything here. Would love to get in here. Oh, I thought we could deconstruct that without smashing. Yep. Alright. Pair of light gloves. Looks like a saw. Yes. We'll take that. Something does hear me, I think, in the next room. Pair of scissors, okay. Don't want to get trapped in here. There is something in here for sure. Tough zombie, literally hiding. Drop our backpack. Hey, Dum Dum. There we go, he sees me. Come on, one more hit. There we go. Right, what do we got here? Cast iron pot. So much stuff. Good. Want to take all of those cotton patches for crafting. Lots of fruit, lots of cooking ingredients. Oops. Another hoodie. Try and close these curtains where I can. And peroxide, okay. Let's see what we can actually, let's go C:, which is crafting. And go cotton patch. See what we can make here. I think we want them for bandages mostly, right? Yeah, 3 cotton patches. And duct tape. And there's also makeshift bandages. I feel like making, finding a tailor kit now is way harder than it used to be. Need a cotton sheet for that. Okay. We need thread. Okay. Sewing has changed a lot since I last played. Anyone here? Aspirin, antiseptic. Nice. And it looks like bandages as well. Bunch of bandages. We need to find somewhere to start dropping all of this stuff off. Antibiotics, antiseptic. Why don't we try and make these lockpicks? We need copper wire or regular wire. Just off the top of my head, what can we smash to get wire? Because I want to break into that Elmo shelter. And I don't think that the crowbar is going to do the trick. You know? Where the hell is it? Oh, we went past it. That's how well disguised it is. Copper wire, yeah, yeah, probably the best bet is appliances. Yeah. Like, look how well protected this place is. I can just, like, start to work on opening it up. Like, if I activate my... Do I still have my crowbar? I do, yeah. Yeah, we can't pry the door. We need to lockpick it. I don't think smashing it will work. So let's go take apart some stuff from this house, perhaps. I think we just have to smash to do that. Deconstruct just takes it down. So Come on. You're telling me this fridge is indestructible. What about the oven? What do we have here? There you go, oven went straight away. Copper wire, beautiful. What do we get from this? Nails. We do need some nails. I'm going to press 2 and then right to pick up 2 of them. That's for our knife spear that I wanted to make. Need a pole and a knife still. Alright, let's try and make those lockpicks. Rudimentary. Let's favorite the recipe. We can turn it into an improvised lockpick as well. Let's go. If you press B, you can do batch, and you can make more than one at a time. Let's use the butter knife. No, the steak knife. There we go. Okay. We should now have 3 rudimentary lockpicks. Where are they? I do not see them. We put them down. Oh, we put them down. Okay. Let's make improvised. Believe this is better. Yeah, these are great. These are so good. Let's make 3 of these. Okay, we're no longer in pain, which is great. Can we go even further with that? We can make a cargo lock set eventually. Alright, cool. Definitely going to save this recipe. I don't think this is going to work, but we can certainly try. Right? At least we can say that we tried it. We just make such a good base of operations. Again, I've gone past it. I need to remember where it is. So I would like to... We know it's roughly the afternoon right now. I'd like to do some reading. Okay, lockpicks. We can't lockpick it. Damn, okay. How the hell do we get in here then? This is solid earth. I don't know how we get in here. I assume we could lockpick it, but nope. Still, good to have lockpicks on us. I really don't know how we would get in. No way that would work. Yeah, you don't seem to be damaging the metal door. I'll come back for you. It goes down with stairs, yeah. It's like a whole underground thing. I'm gonna take out this fat zombie in anger. Okay, we are thirsty, by the way. Okay, how warm are we right now? Pretty warm. I think we're okay. I would say this would be a safe place to spend the night, but it's not as safe as the hub over here. Oh, what is this? I missed this. There's marina as well. We can spend the night below. You know. Why don't we do let's do some drinking. Anything over here to drink that we don't have on our backpack? That's fine. We'll just drink something in our backpack. Let's drink some dark cola and some lemon lime soda. Delicious. You can, yeah, but you can also set like traps to wake you up. Generally, you'll hear the zombies. Unless you're deaf, then you won't hear them at all. Let's read the karate handbook. Train until tired or success. You learn karate. Wow, it was that easy. So we now know karate. So if we go into our style menu here, we can go to karate. And if we press F1, we can see all the techniques. Karate stance, bonus accuracy, can activate whilst armed or unarmed. We can arm block at level 2 unarmed combat, which we currently don't have.
2000 is now following.
Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Godom. How's it going? Cool cat. Ayo. How are you? Thanks for being here. We got a kata here. We need level 3 unarmed. We can do back fist strike. I'm willing to give it a go. Let's give it its fair dues. We can roundhouse kick. We can't do knife hand. Now, if we go into quarterstaffs, which are super powerful, by the way, we can also use those. Let me show you. Let's activate it. It says the pipe is not a valid karate weapon, but let's look for the. I'll just put staff here. We need 1 long stick for a quarterstaff. I'm trying to remember what gives us long sticks. We can also do a pipe staff. I don't know if the pipe staff is valid with karate. Let me double check. Checking out martial arts. Yeah, well, we just happened to be doing a run where we did spawn with the karate handbook. Young trees, that's right. Thank you very much. I always forget what it is. Okay, we can use the pipe staff as well. I do have 2 pipes. I think the quarterstaff is still... It's slightly quicker, it has less bash, but it has a +3 to hit bonus. And it's super easy to make, so let's just start with this. I'm going to drop the karate book now. Never used pipe staff, very stamina intensive, but maybe fun with karate. Yeah, we got a lot of learning to do before we can really utilize the staff with our karate, but I would like to build a staff anyway, since they're so good. Just drop this for now. What kind of character do you like to play, GDOM? Alright, here we go. Quarterstaff, baby. Now, I think we actually have to get our unarmed skill up if we want to really invest in karate. I don't think karate is particularly good compared to some of the other fighting styles, but it does do 140% damage for some of these. We need to just focus on melee to use these. Let's go give the old quarterstaff a whirl. Alright, this fat zombie. Okay, they are coming. Staff used to be 22 bash. Yeah, I have really fond memories of using staffs like ages and ages ago in old Cataclysm. It was incredible. Nothing like uppercutting a zombie child. Amen, brother, amen. 21 damage, crit, very nice. Already way better than the pipe we were using. Hey, first time chatter. Simpa360 just started this masterpiece today without any tutorial. Currently you're just trying to survive. You found a camp of survivors who gave you quests. Nice, that's lucky. Any advice? Yeah. Use the bushes and the underbrush here to your advantage. You can see up in over here, it will say 300 for move cost. If you make zombies walk through that, they're going to have to spend longer trying to get to you, so you can make them tread on it like I'm doing now, attack a couple times without them attacking you back, and then move away, and then rinse and repeat. So I like to play this game with the old school multiple pools point system. I don't like doing no points or unlimited points because it feels a bit cheesy to me. I like the challenge. But you can also play the free points mode where you just have unlimited points to spend. Ooh. That's nice. I would like that. I'll come back for that. Let's go put our back. Also, drop your backpack. Yeah, I think Completely Blind, I will say, this game probably has a much bigger learning curve than most. We normally play Caves of Cud around here, if you guys know that. But this has kind of like become my second game recently. It's been a long time since I've really delved properly into Cataclysm. But this is definitely a great game. One of the best. Take the sports drink as well. Your advice, tell us how you died. Yeah, please do. You play with multi-point also. But at times you do cheese it with backgrounds and end up with 17 points of positive traits. Yeah, I do the same occasionally, but it doesn't, it just, for me, like, Cataclysm, it's all about, like, the early game and just kind of getting off the ground. Like, right now our stats are garbage, right? I know soon we'll have 2 melee and that'll make a big difference. We just hit level 2 bashing, by the way. I must have missed it. Yeah, check cars as well. When I first played this game on stream, Frank saw the way that the car looked when you go diagonal, and was like, right, what the hell is this? And I don't blame him. It looks janky as hell, doesn't it? I want to get rid of all of the zombies I can in this little cul-de-sac here. including the tough zombie. Something else has seen us? Regular zombie? Yeah. You stand by your original statement. You have to mentally accept that the cars will be like that. Yeah, you really do. GDOM, what pack do you play with? Do you play with any mods, or and what texture pack do you use? I really like this one. This is Altica Chibi, I think. Right, there is a bush beneath these zombies, remember? And there's a proper bush here. There we go. Alright, let's keep dragging this horde of zombies up to us. I think the tough zombie's coming now. Now this guy is slightly faster than us, so keep that in mind. Oh, also another tip if you're still here, Simpa, is don't sprint all the time. Just sprint in patches, otherwise you will die. Yeah, you can't cheese it too much, though you like to make melee viable with fleet-footed and fast learner. I like, yeah, fleet-footed is great. Also parkour is great as well. What did we take? We took fast reader, deft, bookworm, fast reflexes, night vision. I'm an optimist. Being able to, yeah, just move quicker in general is such a huge bonus. Altica Chibi and Dead Peoples are your choices. Undead Peoples. For mods, the usual stuff. If you want a proper modded run, you'll play BN. BN? Big Nose. Bright Nights. Oh, that sounds awful. Fast reflexes is amazing. The +3 dodges. Yeah, that's why I took it. I was like, you know what? I know early I'm gonna be... This is the first time we've been officially grabbed. Yeah, we broke out. That's fine. We have to take damage at some point. There we go. Got him. You do have cargo pants. And a sedative as well. I want to make a wash kit, I think. So we can start cleaning some of these gross zombie clothes that we find. Oh, also what I wanted to do was check this car out in this garage here. This looks pretty good to me. It's got enough wheels. I think this is 0 battery, but I think this might be usable. What do we got in the trunk? Can't believe I said trunk. I would never call it that in real life. Miscellaneous repair kit. Cut resistant gloves with a poor fit. Okay, why don't we give this car a try? Yeah. Never mind then. What is the problem here? Just because we have no battery, I think. Let me check out this next garage. Somebody in there, I can hear them. Drop our backpack. Just a regular dude. I'm pushing my luck by hitting twice every time. Let's not do that. We can on those. The underbrush is a bit better at... There we go. Okay, what do we have in here? A hammer. A cardboard box. I know for a fact there's going to be a zombie in this place. Wow. I stand corrected. Put this back on. Alright, what do you got for me? A leather duster, dude. We gotta wear the duster. You know we've got to wear a leather duster. I mean, come on. It's pure style. Does mean we're gonna have to take off the light jacket. Let's unload the light jacket first. And let's drop. There we go. Now we're just looking for some cargo pants. Liquid soap. Yeah, so let's make a wash kit. What do we have here? A bunch of nothing. So we are thirsty. Let's eat some pears. And some lunch meat. No. Let's just eat things that we don't have on our person right now. Like these grapes. Oops. I almost ate some milk there. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. And let's eat some friggin' jam. Probably delicious. There we go. That makes us happy. Right, any knives here? Any good knives? No. Right, I'm gonna make a wash kit, so I'm gonna do it in this house because this house is slightly safer. We're gonna have to smash this door down. There we go. Okay, we got planks. And we just need some soap. Any soap or detergent or anything? No. Wow. Okay. Hey, T-Rex, how you doing, my dude? Good to see you. And then we're gonna keep an eye out for a bigger backpack. I think actually there might be one literally in this building. Okay, let's make the washboard. Drop the quarterstaff. And make the washing kit here. I don't really understand, like, I think this can also wash hard items as well as soft items, which is why it's so much more, well, it's way bigger volume, but it weighs less. Smaller, but it's more volume. That's fine. Okay, we've made a washing kit. Let's wield the quarterstaff rather than the washing kit, and let's... Okay, yeah, we can't store it in our backpack, which is really unfortunate. I think there might be a backpack below us right now. No, it's across the street. Okay. I think. Yeah, it's in this house. Okay. No problem. Cooking supper. Ooh, what are you having? You saw some of my CUD dailies. Oh, thank you. I just released a new series as well. Thank you for the exclamation point YT in chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's a real backpack down here. I want to compare. Where is it? It's here. Okay. So let's compare this backpack to the one that we're wearing. This day pack. We're looking for... I actually think, no, the day pack is better. Pasta and pomodoro, nice. I had leftover chili con carne that I slow cooked last week. I had that tonight, that was real good. Total capacity, 35. So actually, this has a slightly less volume. We can carry slightly more weight. 60, 40. Okay. The day pack is better. Never mind. If you're still here, GDOM, do you know how to break into the Elmo shelter? I tried lockpicks. They don't work. Otherwise, we can actually just start setting up base over at the at this place if we want. Although this place is fine, you know, we can go downstairs to sleep. We're thirsty again. Let's drink some energy cola. Might need high device skill or a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer, of course. I don't suppose there's a recipe for that. Short sledgehammer. That's just a cut down. That's a sawn off sledgehammer, essentially. Let's go get our survival skill up real quick. It's at 63% right now. Do some foraging here. What are we at now? It's not going up. Excuse me? That's not right. Why are you not going up? Is it because I highlighted it? Is that what that does? Hold on, let me test something. That is what that does. Oh my god. So you can highlight stuff to stop leveling it up? Why would you want to do that? Jackhammers are common in hardware stores. Got ya. Yeah. I will keep an eye out. In fact, let's look at our map here. Let's see what we have in this town. Lots of dense urban housing. We've got an apartment building right here as well. Pool. Pawn shop. Furniture store. Jewelry store. I think we can just search it, can't we? No hardware. Gun store. Okay. Gymstick. How's it going? First time chatter. Welcome. Great name, by the way. Gymstick. Is to save your focus. Ah, okay. How does focus work exactly? I actually don't know. The run's going okay, yeah. We started off... I mean, we still are very weak. We're trying to build up the character. We're just kind of getting off the ground right now. We have a quarterstaff. We've learned karate. We have some basic supplies. What I would love now is a nice vehicle, actually. So why don't we go scavenge along the road and come back for that wash kit at some point. Alright, survival is level 1 now. That's great. Congrats. Let's start by going over here. Alright. At the old gun range. Very cool. Rat shop? How dare you? Alright, we've got earplugs. Some cola. Whenever you gain XP for a skill, you lose focus. Essentially how it works, you don't know, but you don't want to lose 20 focus just because you got in your car for a minute. Ah. Okay, so it's your attention span, essentially. So if we just skip turns... Oh, it doesn't go up very fast. I wonder how you increase your focus. Or you just get it back from resting. That is something I genuinely have never really paid attention to. Oh, it's going up there, slightly. We see a tough zombie. We also see a... Oh, that car's completely fucked. Where's this tough zombie? Right there. Fine. Okay, we got a couple things here. We got some zombie children as well. Oh, and focus is your XP multiplier. Ah. Oh, that's great to know. So 100 focus means you're squeezing every single drop. Okay, good to know. So right now we're only getting 65% of what we could be getting. Gotcha. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, let's go take a look at the roads. See if we can get ourselves a vehicle. You can use V. Yeah, you do have to rebind it. It's insert now, but you can do it like this now, I think. You go here, click M. I got you. Ah, there we go. Wow, you're explaining all of it. This is great info, GDOM. Thank you, man. So it tends towards 108 if things continue the way they are, because we've got so much positive morale. Got ya. Okay. Cool. There you go. Today we all learned something. Hold on. I don't remember seeing this before. What are you? Oh, some kind of ventilation system. Hmm. We're in the vents. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Ah, I almost didn't see that. Where the hell am I? Hmm. Do you know what, weariness and transition? Do you know how this works? I'm very scared right now, by the way. Oh, it's a underground station. Yeah, okay. Jumping spider. Oh, I like those guys. I'm not gonna kill you. Yeah, these are apparently train tracks. The biggest, widest train ever. Yeah, it's the subway. So we could follow this. If we look at the overworld, we could maybe see where the closest subway station is, and we'll have a rough idea of where we can go to. Probably pretty safe way of traveling, generally speaking. We could totally make a base down here if we wanted. I like the fact that we broke in through the vent. That's really cool. I've never seen that before. Because I've been playing 0.F for the longest time in the with Frank, right? Now Gaiman is out. I guess this is what this is. And there's so many new things. I want to check out the marina because the marina has a car park. Okay, let's drink some energy cola. We are pretty warm. We should probably not ignore that. Let's take some stuff off possibly. I think the Union suit is what's giving us so much warmth. Got 35 warmth. Let's just take it off temporarily. Weariness gives speed penalties to certain tiers of activity. Combat is extreme activity. Most crafting is mild. If you're weary, just check your character sheet to see what penalties. Oh, okay. Got you. What about transition? What does that mean? Alright, we're about to hit the marina. We found a SWAT zombie, huh? We might be able to get some good stuff off of this guy. Drop this. I also see a zombie dog. Okay, they're going after something. There might be a panicked human over here. Yeah, they're fighting something. Yeah, panicked person. We can use that to our advantage. All of these cars here seem pretty decent. Let's do it this way. Let me grab my bag. It is misty right now, so the visibility is working to our favor. There's a zombie child. Hasn't seen us. It probably will. Okay, this is working. It's a luxury sedan. Please don't... Okay, you can wreck that last car. That's fine. Using a car is a great way of fighting like this because it slows zombies down a whole bunch. There we go. See what you got in the front here. Some mineral water. Okay. I will take that for sure. Alright, I think we're going to get a nice car here. Let's check them all. Controls are almost screwed, but they're still working, so this also seems to probably be drivable. What you got? Chocolate covered coffee beans, peppermint patties. What is a peppermint patty? This is coming from a non-US individual. What is a peppermint patty? I know what a patty is, I know what peppermint is, I don't know what they are combined. Tongue and groove pliers. Those are really good pliers. How about this guy? Also good. This is a sports car. Again though, I'd rather have a slightly bigger car. Fruit levers, granola. First aid kit. Again, some real good tools here. Patty, no clue. Maybe a bunch melted in the sun on the dash. Yeah, it is a Charlie Brown character, that's right. You're guessing it's a Charlie? I've heard it, yeah, I've heard it mentioned before, but I assumed it's some kind of like sweet treat. Yeah, this door is busted. That might be a big issue, but for now, let's give this go. Well, what do you think? Do you think we should check the other cars before we, let's get this one ready. Oh, it doesn't have an engine. Yeah, it doesn't have an engine. Alright, good point. I'm glad we didn't try and make an escape there. Alright, there we go. Engine started up. Again, let's just have another look at this. This one does have an engine, guys. Hey, Gymstick. Peppermint patty is a mint wafer covered in chocolate. What? What kind of mint wafer though? How do you mean? Obviously chocolate and mint go really well together, but I mean, what is the wafer? Is it like an actual wafer? Oops. Oh, hello. This is fine. I'm gonna let them chase me. A little bit and take those guys out. I want to check those other cars, I think. Just a thin, so it's literally just a thin disc of mint. But is it like, mint what? Is it like, like a candy? Alright. Let's drop the backpack preemptively here. Alright. Zombie dog. Please see me. Alright, you've seen me, that's great. You remember the scene from Resident Evil with the zombie dogs jump through the window? Literally still haunts me to this day. Let's just end this. There we go. Alright, who else we got here? Yeah, candy. Kind of like what's in a junior mint. No, I don't know what that is. We don't have those over here. But I think I know what you mean. Is it chewy or is it solid? I imagine it's like a chewy candy, right? As opposed to like a solid deal. Alright, we got Fat Zombie. How's our skills looking, by the way? Melee's almost at 2. Should we try out... We probably shouldn't do it right now, but should we just try out our karate? Quick strike, but no damage. Kind of like a Reese's Pieces. Ah, okay. Very cool. We're doing no damage. There we go. We roundhouse kicked him for 1 damage. Hell yeah, dude. Because our focus is so low, I think. This would explain why I die after... Yeah, we need to let our focus come back up. Wouldn't mind reading in the car. I think it's almost nighttime anyway at this point. We'll finish these zombies off and just see if we can take a look at what's in these other cars first. You know what I really do like mint flavored? I don't know what they're called, but they're these like little chewy mints. They're not super chewy, they're still quite hard, but they're almost like you know, do you guys have Mawam over in North America? Do you know what Mawam is? You don't know what Mawam is? Ah, damn, okay. Well, anyway, they're these like mints. They have like a pretty good consistency. They're quite chewy. And they just come in like a little paper wrapper. And it's like, it's spearmint, not peppermint. I love spearmint flavor. So good. Peppermint's also good, but it's not as good as spearmint. Oops, accidentally tread in a bush. Looks like my focus is slipping IRL. It's life imitating art. So we're not getting much XP for this right now because of our focus. But our weariness is fine. I'm gonna have to write that down. We have after 8, which are chocolate covered mint squares. Yeah, but the mint in the after 8 is almost like a liquid, right? It's not a liquid, but it's like borderline like mint. What would it even be? Mint cream? I guess, yeah, it's a cream, right? Ooh, this guy's a postman, I think. Yeah, definitely a postman. Caffeinated chewing gum. From Google, peppermint patties look like a flat whippet, but with a white minty paste inside. I don't know what a whippet is. I only know it in the context of a dog. You can't force yourself to eat. Ate half the box when you were a kid and got sick. Yeah, T-Rex, this is how I feel about a lot of alcohols. I know what you mean. After 8 are very sickly. Like, they're good, but you can only have so many. You know what I've been doing recently? In that vein, I have some right here. Is for £1.25, really good value. Prices in the UK at the moment, food prices, very, very high. Super inflation. I get 4 custard donuts from the bakery for £1.25. Now, they're not your Krispy Kremes, but they are good. If you like custard donuts. I prefer custard to jam, personally. But I'm not really much of a... I don't really have a sweet tooth, generally speaking. Got a whole bunch of zombies back over here, but they can't see us just yet. No, a whippet's definitely... I have no idea what a whippet is. How's this car look? Okay, it does have an engine. Has no battery. What about you, my child? You do have a battery. You've got diesel. Love the smell of diesel. You don't have an engine, I believe. Mineral water, tomato juice. Yeah, you don't have an engine or controls. You do have an engine. And we can come back later if we want and siphon off. Here we go, we got a road map. Let's activate that road map. Wait, where the hell is it? There we go, let's see what that put on our... Nice. Lots of roads. We've got Harmony down here, Long Island. Alright, we've got 2 vehicles that we can do something with. Why did I take 2? I don't really know. Oh, we have a jerry can here. We can use that to siphon fuel, I think, with the rubber hose, right? Sainsbury's donuts used to cost £1 and had 5 donuts. Right? Oh, so you're a fellow UKer, GDOM? Yeah. Exactly the same with Co-op. Used to get 5 for £1, 20p each. Now it's the exact same for 1.25. And if I walk, where I live in London, if I walk like 10 minutes closer to the tube station, they go up to 1.35 before, which is obscene. We definitely need to send him a box of Gâteau Vachon? Gâteau Vachon? What the hell is that? It's not gâteau as in the cake, right? Because I don't like gâteau. I'm not a cake enjoyer, personally, which I know is ludicrous to some people. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look up what Gâteau Vachon is. I'm curious. Oh, we have these. Swiss rolls. Every kid had one in their lunchbox. Yeah, it's like a Swiss roll. I don't like these. These do not look good. I'm sorry. It looks so sweet. Well, there's like a whole bunch of them. Alright, cool. Anyway, you don't even want to know the prices in Central. Yeah, disgusting. There have been times recently when I've gone out for a drink with my friends. The other day I paid, I think it was £18 for 3 drinks, for 3 pints. And that's not even that bad compared to some places. I was like, are you kidding me? Alright, so we've got 2 cars. Why don't we do some reading? And then we'll spend the night sleeping in our car, I guess. We know the time now because we're in the car. It's 5:10. They used to be pretty cheap. They're sweet and oily. I would call them cakes. They're like mini cakes, right? Frank, hold on. Okay, so I am going to end the stream in like 20-30 minutes. You know we had the robot, Frank. Remember at the start of the stream? We found a science base here, and there's a prototype robot that they asked us to I guess kill. It says use EMP. I'm thinking, what if we just ram a car straight into it now that we have 2 cars? Car beats a robot, surely. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, dude. I'm gonna run the robot over with the car 100%. I'm gonna go full whack. Well, not yet, I'm not. I'm just gonna get a good cruising speed here. Let's go 32. We're actually very close by, so we need to turn, you absolute gimp. The turning circle on this is fucked. Alright. I think the robot is like directly below us right now. No, it's not. Okay. I'm worried I'm gonna hit like a rock before I hit the robot. Like the one right there, for example. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Don't worry about the bushes. Wow, that destroyed our alternator. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? We hit bush. Now the game's like... Where's the robot? I know he's here. There you are, you son of a gun. I hope it doesn't have a gun, actually, speaking of guns. Right, let's speed up as much as we can. Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, he does look pretty tall, yeah. I don't know. I think we did it. Alright, we need to brake suddenly. I could probably dive from the car, but... Wow. That's how you go from 60...
Bing bang!
Yeah, baby. Bing bong indeed. And we're fine. The car is fine, honestly. Alright. Let's go claim our victory. Let's smash this up first. Oh man. We did it, chat. Where the hell is it? Wait, oh, it must be this. Yeah, here it is. Let's take the recorder. Get fucked, technology. Alright, let's go speak to these nerds. And they said they'll trade with us. In a limited capacity. Alright. Okay, here we go. You're back. The scientist was dead. I disabled the prototype. You know what we did do though? We destroyed a lot of good gear. That scientist had some kind of special poncho. Alright, here we go. Is this what you're looking for? We give them the intercom. We give the intercom a prototype I/O recorder. It's silent for a few seconds while the tray slides back in. Yes, it is. It's unfortunate that only the data was salvageable. You have our thanks for returning it. We can be Saki. I'm gonna say, alright, I've done my part. What now? About that, give me a moment. After a pause, you hear muffled back and forth. You can't make out what's being said, but you can make out at least two other distinct voices. Right, your handling the situation was exemplary. It's clear that we greatly underestimated your potential. If you're interested, we're willing to offer you work going forward. And all of it will have proper compensation. Are we trading? Certainly. You've just finished speaking with a certain individual who's authorized you limited access to a selection of internal stores. We will provide you with pay for contracts in the form of tokens to be used as an exchange currency. I hate that. I actually hate that. If I was offered that in the post-apocalypse, I would say, what is wrong with cash? Cash is still about. It's everywhere, dude. Don't give me tokens. This isn't a fairground. Alright, let's get down to business. What do you have? Okay. You have some ammo. You have EMP grenades. Those would have been useful before. Thank you. Probably some pretty interesting books. Some gold coins. So this is the currency. This is the token. They're $50 each. Okay. We need to start collecting cash. Client's ID card as well. Welding goggles, those are pretty good. What the hell is a modular defense system? Oh, that's what that scientist was wearing. I think we destroyed it. We ran it over. Alright, cool. Here we go. Look, your scientist was wearing some kind of armor. What is it? Been working on specialized gear for potential agents in the field, given the hardware we have available. It seemed astute and still have some... Okay, I'm going to say the pieces seemed warped. Whatever you're using to reinforce the armor isn't strong enough. You seem like a good candidate. We will transfer over the additional pieces to complete that prototype with the goal of collecting additional field data. Thank you. Nice. Hold on. We have a pair of greaves, which are trousers, right? Yep, they go on the legs. And some vambraces, which go on the arms. That is amazing. I would love to go and get the poncho thing as well. Let's wear these. Alright, let's just check for any... No, we're fine. I mean... Like, the duster kind of gets in the way, but I think it'll be okay. Our legs are fine, it's just our torso. If I drop my backpack, where's our encumbrance go to? Still not great. I mean... We probably have to do something about the duster. Seems to be causing some issues. But we'll deal with that soon. For now, before I take a mission, I just want to go and double check that site again to make sure we can't salvage anything off that scientist. I'm pretty sure we obliterated the scientist when we ran over the robot. Yeah, there's nothing left. Just do the Control V. Sorry, Shift V. See if there's anything. It's under the car. T-Rex, you're a genius. And I am the fool. Guess what? All of the blood under the car would probably explain that, right? Okay, thank you. That's why we took 2 cars, by the way, earlier. Alright. So this is the jumpsuit. And then this is the actual... This is poor fit. But it does come with a mantle and a skirt. I don't think we'd be able to really get away with wearing this. Made of Kevlar and synthetic fabric. Yes, I know, thank you. Got some EMP grenades. You know, why don't we just wear this armor and just see what we can quickly cobble together. Let's put the jumpsuit on. I'm going to become the karate scientist. So what do we have to do here? We need to take off the coveralls, probably. We've got 3 pieces of outer clothing on right now. Here's what I'm going to do. Unload the coveralls. Unload the duster. Drop the duster. And the coveralls. That then just leaves the chest guard, does have some pretty good stats. Much better than the defense system because it's a poor fit as well. Hmm. I actually might take off the defense system then. Other than that, we look to be pretty good. I've noticed recently that the numpad keys don't really work. Put this stuff back in our inventory. Let's unload the... Can't unload the leather duster. I guess we already did, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's dump some of this stuff in the back here. Like all of our books. And the hoodie for now. Let's grab this. Just in case we need them later on. I get pretty pretty finicky, pretty anal about the way that I organize stuff in this game, so for now I'm just going to ignore it. It'll be fine. Let's get this car back up here and then speak to the scientists again. Uh-oh. We may have an issue. I think our engine is, Oh, we're out of battery. There you go. Well, come back for that car, I suppose. We do have a second car. Always something. Second car's not far away, so let's just quickly see what these scientists have to say. Alright, let's discuss contracts here. We've got return to sender or Iron Safari. What is return to sender? When the portal storm started, the government issued an evacuation order for critical personnel and sent convoys to retrieve them, with our head of AI research among the recalled. We recently discovered that he died, but his corpse and his belongings might remain intact. We need to travel to the convoy, locate the body if possible. His evacuation protocol included retrieving and storing as much of the data from his facility as possible to be stored in a code-locked hard case. If the hard case is present, retrieve it, bring it back here. Okay. The convoy was composed of vehicles and personnel from the US Army. Our surveillance of the area has shown that majority of the slain military personnel have revived, including one wearing a light combat exoskeleton. Jeez. Alright. I'll take it. It was ambushed on the road. Report back with the hard case. Gotcha. Iron Safari, what's this? One of our scout drones spotted a partially malfunctioning robot of unconventional make. Another robot mission with radiation. We will equip you with a prototype rifle and instructions on how to use it and deactivate the robot if you accept. The success of this contract requires the subject be brought back in an inactive state and not destroyed. An EMP blast would likely destroy the subject. Alright, I'll take a friggin... Hey, Laconish. How you doing, dude? Are these quests proc-genned? I think most quests are. I think these ones might be pre-genned. Quests that you take from, like, NPCs tend to be randomly generated. I'll track down your robot. Okay. The HM12 draws power from a connected UPS, Universal Power Supply. Please remember to bring the specimen back intact. Okay, so we now have the HM12 Dazzle Rifle. Let's see where this mission takes place exactly. It's down here. And the return to sender mission is where? Right there. Right in the middle of the town. Okay. Let me go grab my other car first before I do anything. And then we'll figure out how to use this this rifle. Well, middle of town is risky, yeah, just because it's zombies everywhere, you know? Zombies all over the place. Also, military convoy. The only thing I'm worried about is if they have turrets set up. If they don't have turrets set up, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Just mosey on down. I mean, this actually makes a pretty nice temporary base for us as well, by the way. Being here. You know, we have this whole building to set up inside of, so there we go. Let's just park up here. Yeah, let's start dropping some stuff off because we're carrying a lot of stuff in our backpack right now. Let's drop all of our tools in the back for now, as well as some of our, well, let's just do all of our food because we can just come to the car and eat from here. So our backpack is empty, you know. There we go. I'm going to drop the medicine in the front here as well. The IFAK pouch. Let's read this manual for this weapon here. Oh. We're too stupid to read. That might be a problem. We might not be able to do this mission with our current electronic skill. That might incentivize us to want to learn some more though. Pick this up. Let's take a look at this. The prototype energy weapon somewhat resembles an oversized radar gun. Will temporarily stun robots if you manage to hit their sensors with a clean shot. Okay. We might have to practice our range skill as well before we mess around with this. Just out of curiosity, what else did they give us? They gave us the dazzle rifle, the heavy battery, which I assumed we would reload the rifle with, but it doesn't seem to work that way. You have to go for the center for kids who can't read good. Yeah. Exactly. Alright. Well, let's chuck it in the back. What do we have in here, by the way? Oh, a whole bunch of a jerry can, which is real nice. Drop you there. And let's go put some more stuff away in the front here. Let's put 5 bandages away. Some antiseptic and the alcohol wipes. Let me go grab those books from the other car. And you know what? Let's grab the toolbox. And we'll drop the toolbox in the back. What do we have in here? I'm going to put all the trade, all of the crafting stuff on that side. Let's drop these, the aluminium cans. Alright. So I guess we are doing this, this mission first. Been trying to get to Lords of the Fallen, but it's just not grabbing. Yeah, I've heard not very good things about it. Not to say it isn't good, but it's definitely not my cup of tea, I don't think. We maybe should finish exploring the marina as well at some point. We've not really done any of that, but if we drive along this road here, we can kind of attempt to sneak up. What is the time? It's 6 PM. Why don't we go and see what we're dealing with on that road? Oh Christ, I'm going way too fast backwards there. There we go. And if we don't like the look of it, kind of like I don't like the look of that car there, we can always come back. Alright. I'm trying my best not to run anything over unless I see a Migo. If I see a Migo, it's getting rammed, trust me. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, yeah, we came here earlier. The pump station. It just feels kind of off. But on the other hand, Lies of P, that was incredible. Oh, really? I think I would like Lies of P more than dislike it. The problem is, it's a Souls-like, but it's not a Souls game. That would be kind of hard for me. to I don't know, to quantify in my head. What is the point of this area? Right, let's slow down a bit here. I'm actually going to turn my car... Oh, 2 Grakens, huh? Double Graks. You can sometimes find... Alright, football armor. Oil lamp. Sometimes the Grakens are surrounded by scientists. Yeah, let me turn around. Just in case we need to leave. Here we go. It's really more of a Bloodborne Sekiro. Oh, okay. Well, those are all Souls-likes, but yeah, I know what you mean, like, thematically, it looks very much like Bloodborne. Which I actually have never played. I never owned a PlayStation since PlayStation 2. Alright, what do we have here? We've got a Cunning Feral. We actually need to be... We're going to have to go towards these Graken. This isn't the road we want. The road we want is... away from here. The Graken are ignoring us for now. So what we want is... along this road, of course there's a panicked person. That's a lot of zombies. No real obstacles for taking them out either. I kind of want to take out the Graken first, just so that we can run back here if we need to. I like that these are animated. You see that? That's an animated sprite. Do you think we can kill these? I'm not so sure. We can get pretty close. I don't think there's anything we want from these corpses. No. Not really. Alright, you know what? I'll leave the Grakens alone then. Where's this brainless zombie? Alright, the zombies are currently... You can't see, but on my minimap, they're currently chasing a bunch of panicked people out of this area. There is a tough zombie. It's currently... There we go. He killed one of the panicked people. Oh god, there's a lot of zombies up there. Let me show you what I can see on my minimap. They're all running after... this. And this. Which is actually great for us. We can maybe use it. As long as they don't turn back towards us, that is. Are they going to fight the Graken? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, they are. They do seem to be moving towards the Graken now. Yeah, they are going to fight the Graken. I'm going to try and use some of this infighting here to take advantage. How is our encumbrance looking? It's not great, but it's not that bad. We should have a lot of armor at this point. Focus is real low. Alright, good. I think they may have killed the Kraken. Yeah, they've killed the Kraken. Alright, they don't know about us. Great. Oh my lord. Alright, you're about to see something, guys. Watch this. Jesus. So this is our location. This is an armored zombie with an exoskeleton. Hmm. We may have to come back here. A bilious zombie soldier. Yeah, we may have to come back here with some like Molotov cocktails or something. Nah, you know, I can here's the thing. If we have a decent weapon, which we sort of do, it could be better for sure. We can pull these out one by one. The problem is the area that we're currently in, there's not really any like terrain to use to our advantage. You know? But good to know. Good to know. I'm not going to do that right now for sure because I don't have time, but alright, these zombies have seen us. I'm a fool. How are our stats looking, by the way? We are on melee 2 now. We leveled up our melee skill, which is great. I'm gonna get the hell in our car. And we are going. And what we'll do next time is we're gonna loot the town for some supplies. And we're gonna read, and we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn, hopefully find a sewing kit as well. And we have a place to set up a temporary base. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, by the way, it just did. Up at the hub. I don't know when this hub was added. I don't know how long it's been in the game, but I've never encountered this hub before. And I really like it. I like that we've been given like missions. I'd also like to learn some more mechanics so we can upgrade our car. So maybe we'll do that. We'll go out with some tools. Maybe take some other cars apart and add some stuff to this. Perfect park job. Look at that. Don't even drive. But I can park. Alright. You know what? What's your name again? Karate Kev? You're doing alright for yourself. You are doing okay indeed, my friend. some reason our torso is wet. I don't know why. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to end it there. It's quite late. Actually, way later than I thought it was. It's gone midnight. Oops. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for the people who followed today. I will be back tomorrow with some Caves of Cud. Until then, take it easy. Thanks for being here, Laconish, Frank, T-Rex, everybody. GDOM, great to have you here. And I will be back tomorrow with some Cud. Like I said, we're gonna do some new builds, some new. I want to come up with some ideas for the single weapon fighting tree. I've been really fascinated with it recently. I'm currently doing a playthrough on YouTube, and it's really good. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Bye bye. I don't have my music set up, so I'm just gonna sing you out. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop.